Hey everybody, Tori here. Obviously, since you're here looking at my page, last time I was talking to you, other than the Let's Play, I was telling you about how I've been tagged to do a mem of 5 questions. When I posted the last post where I was talking about the 31 days, I asked for some questions and I got some, and over 5, but you know what? Who cares? Who says that I have to follow the rules? I've been known not to ever follow the rules, so I'm going to go ahead and answer all the questions that were asked to me. I'll start first with the post that was at the llama post, and I did get some questions. From there, I got 2, so I'm going to start with those. And the first question I got was from Vermilion138, and I will read that to you. He asked, I think it's he, said that their cousin was bit by a llama. Let me comment on that really quick. I've been bit by a zebra, so I'm feeling the llama pain. The zebra sucks too, and it's just weird how many people can say they've been bit by a zebra. Didn't hurt, just, weird. Anyway, asked question was, what do you do for work, and have you ever skipped on any job to play games? And the answer to that is I am customer service call center type job. Simple job, not much to it. Basically, I work for E-ZPass, which is a company that provides the little transmitter boxes that go on your cars for when you're going through tolls. I work for the Virginia division of it, and that covers all of the toll roads that go up to New England states, from Virginia all the way up into Maine even, and as far as west as Illinois. And so, I know they're called different things in other places, like E-ZPass, Smart Tag. I think out in Illinois it's called iPass. But that's what I do. I work for call center for Virginia, and so if you have an E-ZPass or are interested in E-ZPass, you can call Virginia, because we don't charge monthly rates. Woo. And that gets a lot of people to us. So if you're interested, call in to Virginia one, and maybe you'll get me. I'm not giving away the number or anything. You have to, if you're really that desperate and really need a Smart Tag or E-ZPass, or E-ZPass rather, then you'll call. But anyway, and have I ever skipped any job to play games? No, I don't think I ever have. When I've taken vacations, I've spent my vacation playing a lot of video games, if that counts. Like when I had my surgery, that whole time I was playing Bully. So that was what I did. But no, I don't think I've ever skipped a job to actually play a game. Unfortunately, I know of people who have. Unfortunately, I've never had a system where new games come out and I'll be like, oh, I gotta take off just to go play this game because I just bought it. I've skipped jobs and played games, but that wasn't the purpose of it. Anyway, next question was from, I guess it's pronounced Moronitus, and they asked, imagine you went for a 4-week vacation, where would you go and why? That's a really good question. I am the type person who would like to just jump in my car and go anywhere and everywhere. I like to make memories from the occasion, not from a purpose. So I'd be the type person that would just drive down the road and find weird roadside attractions, like world's largest frying pan, or little freak shows on the side of the road type thing, or just little weird things. I would have some goals, like I've always wanted to see Niagara Falls. I've always wanted to go to places like the Grand Canyon. I've always wanted to see the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. So that is one of my goals in life. In fact, I've always wanted that to be a honeymoon for me, is to just drive all the way across the country from Virginia to California just to watch the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. Just, go figure. It's just something I've always wanted to see. But to do weird roadside attractions, well, I did so. So those will be, I go visit friends, and certain particular friends, needless to say. But that's what I would spend my 4 weeks on, is, no expenses, a problem, whatever, that's what I would do. So that's the answer to that. Now, other questions I got, leave it up to James. J-Man RBS, he gave me 5 questions. I'll answer those. First question was, have I ever walked 5 miles to a store while it was sunny? No, I'm lazy. Uh, I've walked to stores and came home with armfuls of bags, one like at one point because I didn't even have transportation. I used to walk to the grocery store all the time. But it's not that I have a problem with walking 5 miles, especially while it's sunny. But whatever. No, I don't think I've purposely walked that far because none of the stores I've been that far away. Question 2, does Lifetime Movie Network ever depress you if you watch it? Well, the answer is very simple to that because I don't watch it because I have no interest in it, plus I don't have cable. The only thing I would watch on that, it would be like real true life documentaries, like say about Amy Fisher or something, because I had a thing for Amy Fisher for some reason. Was reading everything I could about her. Anyway, that would be the only thing I watch on there. Number 3, why do you think Slim Jims are gross when they are without a doubt delicious? James, Slim Jims are gross. They taste like grease-covered plastic. I've tried to try them, because the thought of it kind of sounds good. Beef stick. I like my meat and all, but every time I try it, no, they're nasty. No. Have you ever wondered what people were up to in some small random county in Oklahoma? No. I don't know anybody in Oklahoma, so no. No. Question 5. Could you let's play Metal Mech on the NES? Sure. I'll watch out for that, and I'll include it in my 31 days. So, yeah, I'll watch for it. Can't say I've ever played it, so, yeah, I'll take a look at it and see what we can do with that. And the last 2 questions, they came from the Devil Burning, and his questions were, first one was, have you ever peed yourself as an adult? If so, where and why? And my question on that is why would you ask that or want to know that about me? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you the same way a friend told me earlier. I've been peeing for 32 years. I think I got a good hold on that. Now, ask me in about 40, 50 years, and you might find a different answer. But no, I have no problem with, incontinence. I'm pretty good. I can't think of any time I've ever peed myself. I mean, people who have issues with that, or they laugh so hard that they pee themselves or whatever. No, I haven't had that problem, so I'm good to go. What's one of your most favorite songs ever? And that's actually a really good question. It's a hard question because I have a lot of favorite songs. 2 come to mind first. Actually, one of my favorite artists, because of one of my favorite artists, and that's Phil Collins. And In the Air Tonight, or the Air Tonight. That's actually one of my favorite songs. I don't know why. That song just, it pumps me up for some reason. I don't know why. It's a good song. So that's one of my favorite. And the other is by The Escape Club, which is Wild Wild West. I love that song. I can't explain it. I just do. I love the song. It takes me back to childhood. It makes me think of my dad, because we used to listen. It just reminds me of road trips with Dad and us listening to it. It's funny. The video's funny, but yeah, The Escape Club, Wild Wild West. So there you go. That's the answers. I guess I could tag 5 people. And I'll tag the 4 people first off who did ask me questions, and that was the Devil Burning. That was James, JMainRBS. That would be Vermilion138, and that would be Moronitus. So you 5 consider yourselves tagged. And because he commented on my other one, Mr. 75BP, if you think you can keep up with this, I'm going to get you to go on this too. So you are tagged, sir. So there you go. There's my 5 questions and then some, because I don't have to play by rules. And go at it. Thanks, guys.